Hi everyone, this is Exodia with ExodiasLight makeup artistry. Okay, this is my YouTube channel, obviously, and I'm so glad you're watching this video. If you just stumbled across it, if you're a friend of mine, hello and welcome. Today we are going to be diving into the mysterious brand at Walmart, which is Instudio. Dun dun dun. Blush, bronzer. Well, bronzer. They perform beautifully. They build beautifully. They blend beautifully. They practically blend themselves. And the colors are nice, but this is the darkest bronzer shade right here. I'm in my fairest right now. It's, if you could see outside, a winter wonderland. So I am not exactly the darkest I will be. And the blush had two darker shades past this. So you could get away with using. And the highlighter that I picked up was Champagne Glow. This highlighter did not come to play, friends. Okay, it is very chunky, I will say that. Swatching it using a brush, it does have fallout. But check this out. Okay. Oh, subtle highlight. We don't know her. Who? Right? Right? $1, you guys. And I didn't break out from it either. And it's very silky smooth. So I give this a win. It does have a little bit of a cast when you blend it out. See that? It's a little more, it's got like that brown undertone to it. Bronzy. I'll say bronzy, but it definitely is a beaming, glowy highlighter. It's gorgeous. There's nothing about it that I hate, other than the fact that that was the lightest shade. And if you are more fair than I am, you're gonna have a problem with that highlighter because it's gonna cause a cast. Like when you turn your cheek or do anything, you're gonna see that for sure. We go to their eyeshadows and look for a lighter one to see if the formulation's the same, and they are very similar. This is the shade Bubbly. It's one of their highlighter, oh no, it's one of their like white gold eyeshadows. And when you place it next to it, see that? It's much more fair and it blends, there we go, I'm gonna move over here, very beautifully. It does not have that cast I was talking about that this highlighter does. So you can tell this has like a rose gold champagne undertone, whereas this one's more of a white gold. So if you're more fair, you might be able to get away with that eyeshadow being used as a complexion product, like as a highlighter. That being said, you shouldn't have to compromise. But it's $1, so I mean, yeah. That being, yeah, that's all I can say there. I do have a few other shadows I will swatch for you, and I'll kind of break down really quickly what I like about them, what I don't like about them, and what's the tea on them. Pause. These eyeshadows have a hit and miss system going on. The shimmers or metallic shades, they blend nicely, they apply nicely, they wear pretty darn well. Do you get the most amazing, incredible, blinding wear time of all time? Not really. But they do perform really nicely. And if you wear them on the face, they wear very nicely too. So there's some consistency in the shimmer shadows. The mattes, however, which I had speculated would be my main culprit, do not wear as well as I had anticipated. They do apply nicely, and the shade Spice, which is the brown transition shade, wears well. The problem I find with these is that there is a bit of a building process, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. However, the black eyeshadow, that's where that problem comes in. You have to blend this black eyeshadow quite a bit, and while you're blending it, it's not that big of a problem. However, if you blend it if you build too much and try to blend again, you will start running into the raccoon eye problem. She's just a jerk, you know? There's nothing getting around with it. So, and also, she kind of stains. Don't know why that is. I'm sure there's a dye or something in there, but yeah, that eyeshadow is a no-go for me. So this is the liquid eyeliner. I love to use brush applicators for eyeliners. I do not like felt tip, and I do not like, yeah, I don't like felt tip, and I don't like mechanical liners too much. I'll use them, but there's like a place and a time for it. This brush tip applicator, first of all, it is pretty small. Let's see if we can, there we go. So it's pretty darn small. I have my e.l.f. Cosmetics eyeliner with me right here, so we can compare the length of these two. Whoop, make sure they're at the same. So it's about 1 millimeter shorter than the e.l.f. Cosmetics. I also dare say it's better. I love e.l.f. Cosmetics liquid eyeliner. It goes on nicely, it's matte, it dries down pretty quickly, and it builds very nicely. But this guy, super pigmented. The brush tip on this is so nice. It has such great control. It's not too firm and it's not too flimsy. And it also comes to a tapered point, whereas this black eyeliner for $1 gets the okay from me. It does its job. It wears so nicely, and it's not hard to take off, but it's not easy either. The e.l.f. one, I could just walk past water and my makeup smears. This one actually has some wearing time. This thing is pure evil. I used this and my whole face broke out. I had a giant rash. I suffer from eczema, so like I know that's definitely the main culprit, but it has straight up rubbing alcohol as the second ingredient, you guys. Like, it has a really nice mist, like super nice mist. So I kept this because I'm gonna put my favorite setting sprays inside of this. My second to final product is the Instudio Brow Gel. Now, my hair is clearly black. We see that. But my natural hair color is more brown. I do have my brows filled in, just a smidgems. Not with this though, because I had to take my kid to school and I didn't want nobody scared. But she pigmented. The brush applicator is a shorter version, a shorter, fatter version of the Benefit Give Me Brow. The color is a very nice, rich espresso color. Now this is for black brown hair. I definitely think this would work for like a level 2 type of dark hair color, but definitely not jet black. You could not get away with that as a jet black. However, I do want to say though, it performs so well as a pomade. And if you don't know how to do that, I'll show you right now. You grab your brush, okay, and you're gonna go like this. You're gonna get all that product off your brush. See? And now you've got some product to work with. Now, I'm gonna brush through my brow hairs real quick. Zoom in. Okay, and you just brush it into your brows. Look at how pigmented that is. It's insane. Now with whatever product is left over, I brush it into the rest of my brows. I'm not grabbing more, I'm actually taking off whatever is left on here. And just kind of connecting the brows. It is so stupid fast to do my brows with this product in the morning. And with whatever product is left over on the spoolie, which isn't too much, I brush through the front of my eyebrow. And look at that. Eyebrows are done. I could run out the door, do what I gotta do, and they stay put all day long. I have to mention, if you like a good feather brow, I will show you just how beautifully this product will create that, okay? I'm gonna create a fake little eyebrow on my cheek here for you. So, we'll pretend this is the eyebrow in question. Whoop. And we are going to draw fake little hairs. And there you go. So if you're into this look, just go ahead and blend it out slightly. So overall, what are my thoughts on these products? I think if you are out in town and you ran out of your eyebrow product, or you need an eyeliner because you forgot to pack one, or your highlighter broke in traveling, you could totally pick these up and replace that one item and be okay. Will it work as well as your favorite highlighter formula? I mean, that's up to you. Possibly not. I have some great highlighters that I absolutely love, and these compare very differently to those, but they work, like the results at the end are pretty similar. So out of all the products I got, 2 were a dud. So the eyebrow pencil I did not mention until now was freaking trash. Don't buy it. It's a waxy mess. That and the black eyeshadow were the 2 that I was like, no. And if I were just to pick up those 2 items alone and nothing else, I would have 100% never have tried this brand again and would have put it in my like little brain compartment of products I hate. It would have been permanently kept there. There would be no convincing me. I've got liquid lips from them. I have the shade Mischievous, which is this really pretty purpley lilac. No, it's a dark lilac. It's not as bright as this shows, and I'll swatch that. And then this metallic shade in the shade Forever Yours. It is like that. It's like, there we go. This way. Yeah, I don't know. Those wear really well, but they're nothing impressive. They're not conditioning. They don't have incredibly long wearing time, but I got about 5 hours of use before I had to like reapply. So that concludes my entire review for this brand. Do I think it's worth it? Yes. Do I think they're amazing? No. But they work well for 97 cents. They perform and they last. I have sensitive skin, like I said, and I don't notice excessive breakouts or rashes occurring on my face other than using this setting spray. This gave me, you get what you pay for, definitely true, but I think you get something pretty useful out of these products. With a fluffy tapered brush, we're going to go ahead and apply the shade Spice to our crease. I'm doing this because I really want a nice blown out soft look. I do plan on putting this shade all over my lid, so I didn't want to have a really harsh transition line. Once you've got it blended out to where you want to be, you're going to go ahead and apply that color either with your finger or a brush to your lid and then buff it out again with the same blending brush. You don't have to use 2 different techniques, I just wanted to see how this would apply. Alright, now with the damp brush, I'm going to go ahead and apply Prism to the center of my lid and work my way out. This is going to help give a nice soft transition again. And you can see how easy it is to build this color up. One thing I do want to say though is that it did cause a little bit of fallout. Alright, and now taking that same shadow brush we used earlier in Color Spice, we're going to blend this out. And then using the same method, we're going to go ahead and apply the shade Bubbly to our inner corner and brow bone as well. Not much to say here other than the blush and bronzer applied beautifully, and I like the colors. I'm going to go ahead and set my face now. I want to make sure I give this a fair shot, just like I would any other makeup product I wear for the day. For the first check-in, I'm a tiny bit shiny. I just got done making lunch, so my face was exposed to steam. That being said, everything's holding up really well. My lipstick's gone, but I mean, I didn't expect it to really last anyways. So far so good. I was really tired and totally forgot to film an outro. I hope you enjoyed the video and you found it useful and helpful for your next shopping trip. Maybe you want to pick up some products from this line, maybe not. I'm still exhausted. But nonetheless, I appreciate your view. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this content or this style of video. And I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, everyone.